It's time trial day. Well, kind of a different video today, but first time trial of the season. I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride and let you know how I'm doing with it. Do you know how much of a pain in the arse it is to fit a TT bike in the Mini? Excuses out the way first, I haven't really been cycling much this year. I've been mainly focusing on my swimming and sprint swimming at that. So a 20-minute time trial effort is very different to a 24-second swim. Usually I hit around 300 watts is my normal number, but I'm suspecting today it's probably going to be a bit closer to 280. My lactate threshold is definitely not as high as what it was. I'm also a bit heavier, which probably will increase my frontal area a lot heavier. I used to be 81 kilos last year, 80 kilos for the Ironman. Now, currently comfortably sitting at 91. For those of you that haven't watched my channel before, here is my TT setup. It is an Orbea Ordu, currently paired with the Parkour's disc and the Parkour's Chrono Max. So a nice 83mm deep front wheel. Paired that with some GP5000 TT TRs 28mm, which is measured at 31 on these. So it's really wide, especially for a time trial bike, but I had that for an Ironman setup last year. And of course, setup tubeless, has to be tubeless on these wheels for maximum speed. I haven't done too much to it. I mean, of course, got a wax chain, has to be a wax chain in a race setup. And then a Rotor Vega fast crank with a Rotor Aero Spider chainring, just because it should be a little bit more aero. I've got a Tri-Peak AOPW, so like an oversized pulley wheel on there, just because it looks really cool. I do have a bit of skateboard tape gripped to the shifter hoods here because this rubber is very slippy on the TRP brakes. A specialised Cetero saddle, just because I find it works quite well for me on the TT bike. Comfortable enough, and I find I'm locked in on there. For those of you that are interested, overall weight comes in bang on 10 kilos, and that's with all the spares in the little udder, I call it, underneath there. We get a few laps on track before the event starts, so let's go get warmed up. We've ran into a very small issue. The last time I rode this bike was during the Great British, well, not during, just on the Great British roads. And I'll see if I can get this on video for you here. The head tube there is loose. I know, that's not good at all, is it? Thankfully, it's just these two bolts in here, and I've got a little torque wrench with me. And thankfully, that has sorted it. I'm here with Sam, one of my good cycling friends, and Sam pushes a little bit more power than me.
A little bit more.
What are you feeling for this race?
I don't know. I done a 10-mile TT the other week, and I was pushing around 340, kind of 350 normalised. Yeah. So aiming for that.
So you're going to be pushing like 70 watts more than me.
We'll see. We'll see.
Sam is on his road bike. Do you want to go have a look at your setup?
Trekking Honda SL7. I mean, it's set up mostly for kind of crit racing, and that's what I do normally, crit racing and kind of fast group rides. So not really the ideal kind of TT setup, but I don't know, we've got very narrow handlebars. We've got kind of 36 wides at the top. They flare out to about 39 at the bottom. So I can get in a nice tuck position at the top, and when we're on track, we kind of look similar, didn't we?
We did, to be fair, yeah.
Leant over, so I've got some nice deep wheels, 58.5 I think they are. 30 wides, nice wide internal width as well, about 23 to 25, something like that. So the tyres are kind of in line with it. 28mm tyres. There's not much more I can do. I mean, really what I'm thinking about is maybe putting some bigger rings on the front, because it's pretty standard at the moment. I think it's 52, 36, so, but I don't really push too much more than that. So maybe it would just be for kind of staying in the mid-range of the cassette a bit more, maybe.
We're on the Goodwood circuit today, one of the fastest ways to time trial. No cars, no roundabouts, nothing like that. The wind is going in the correct direction for us. So a bit of a side wind at the top, but it helps you go a lot faster when you're coming up the hill over there.
I'd say, yeah, the weather's looking really good today. I was working from home today, and the black clouds were kind of rolling over all day, and now it's blue sky.
Full kit, TT helmet, aero overshoes. Favourite, the under top. Some people have the under bra, but this one's like a full top. I don't have rollers like these guys. I just get cold after I warm up. Track feels good, tailwind's in the right place, and I guess it's time to go turn ourselves inside out.
TT all done. Really enjoyed it. It was tough. It was windy out there. I kind of burnt too many matches quite early on, and I guess it's good in a way because I kind of had to keep the power on to try and hit the target. So I averaged kind of 350 for 22 minutes and 9 seconds, which is my finish time.
355, Sam.
350. What did I say?
Oh, 350.
350. Sorry, 355. Okay. So I've improved my FTP, which isn't a good thing because my training's about to get a lot harder. But yeah, for first kind of proper TT, I'm really happy with it. I'm kind of getting the bug now as well. I want more, so I'll probably be standing here this time next year with a shiny TT bike if my wife lets me. So.
Well, as you probably heard there, Sam is a bit of a tank on the bike. He pushed, well, like 75 more watts than me. Jesus, I mean, if you want my stats, here they are. Okay, here we go. Average power, 278. Jesus, I'm 27 watts off what I was doing last year. That's ridiculous. Average speed, 43.4 k's an hour, so pretty good going there. I think that's quite a nice speed for that power, to be honest. So I was feeling very air on the bike, shoulder shrugged, head in a great position. See if I can overlay some photos here. And time was 22:22, so got beat by Sam. He was on a road bike. Another fun one, average heart rate 186, max 196. That actually isn't that good for me. I haven't been training much top aerobic, but normally I'd average about 195 for an effort like that. But yeah, fairly low for me. Sam and I did actually do a team time trial here last year. Link right here and down below if you want to check that out. But I mean, Sam obviously did 90% of the work and I just held on for dear life. But yeah, I mean, one thing, I love time trials. I mean, even when I'm not at my fittest, I'm doing swimming this year. If you want to check out my swimming shenanigans, you can find me on Instagram over here. I've got nationals in a couple of weeks, so you can check that out. But yeah, it's just one of those events where it's like racing, but you're only racing yourself. You turn yourself inside out, but it doesn't really matter where you place. You just enjoy it, and it's kind of for everyone. I mean, there's like 90-year-olds here racing, and I think it's so cool. So I love time trialing. I kind of hope it stays around, especially when it's on circuits like this. Anyway, if you like this, put it in the comments below. If you think I should stick to reviews, tell me to stick to reviews. Anyway, I've been Jason. This has been Cycling Unboxed. See you in another video.